It is not Friday.
No, but I keep wishing that it was. Honestly, I have had the hardest time keeping track of what day of the week it is. For like the last 2 weeks.
Oh, welcome to CouchCapades. Welcome to, we don't know what day it is. We think it's Wednesday because we're here live on YouTube and Twitch, but shit if I know, man. Shit if I actually know.
Could be anything.
I'm not going to give you any crap because I'm usually good at remembering the days.
Yeah.
I'm usually the one that's like, oh yeah, no, it's Tuesday. I've got this, or this. For some odd reason. Hey, Cal. In the last like 3 weeks to a month.
Yeah.
I have just like, oh yeah, it's Thursday. Oh shit, it's Monday.
It's just been an effing whirlwind.
Yeah. I don't understand how that started. Like,
I don't know.
And I it's not the, I work from home, so I don't really go out. I'm like, no, I've got my different meetings that happen on the different days.
You have your different routines for each day of the week.
Yeah. But for some odd reason, even with those routines, I'm just like, nah, I don't.
No idea.
No idea. No idea what.
Could not tell you.
What day it is. I like, even using TickTick, I'm like.
Yeah.
Okay, what day is it though, TickTick?
Oh, God.
Because that's the part I don't actually know.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Because all that it says is today.
Yeah.
Which is helpful.
Yeah,
because if I just saw the day of the week, I would think that it's not today.
Yeah.
Maybe if it said today, comment, put the date.
Oh, I would love that.
I wonder if that's a setting. I haven't looked.
Well, that's a good idea. We need to look into that one because I do the same thing. I'm like, it says today, but what is today?
And like, it's helpful that it says today.
Yeah.
But also, what's today?
What is today?
Oh. TickTick is TickTick. You know, honestly, that's kind of what I thought is just OCD older sister. TickTick is a task management system.
Yeah.
And we have gone from using Notion, which is great for databases and like cataloging information, but it sucks for tasks. And we've moved over to TickTick. We've been using it for 6 months.
Yeah, give or take.
Because we started about the time I started my secret project.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's been about 6 months.
Yeah, because I remember talking with them about it.
Yeah, it's been about 6 months, and yeah, that's what we use. And it really, as weird as it sounds, the main reason we use it is because it has better notifications than Notion.
Yeah.
And it's easier to add something in there. Like, okay.
Yeah, it's got an actual phone app.
Yeah, it works. Let's say it that way.
Yeah.
It works.
It's got a working phone app.
So yeah, it's nice because I have all my stuff kind of set up like, all right, I'm working on insert something for work every single day, but then underneath it I can actually put like subtasks of like, okay, I'm gonna go work on, I can do international stuff, so I'm gonna go work on the UK stuff today or this morning, and then in the afternoon I'm gonna do more North America stuff because we're kind of timed correctly.
Or like for our chores, I'll put that we need to do laundry, and then I'll break it down into the different kind of loads that we do. So it's just look, I understand it's boring.
No. I was gonna make a load joke is what I was gonna do, but I bounced off the load.
Or for thumbnails, I'll put a little note in there saying what thumbnails I need to, what days of the week I need to do still.
Yeah, just task management to make it a little bit easier for our brains because
it's also got a Pomodoro timer built in.
Yeah, I need to use that more. I'll be honest with you, I need to use that so much more.
I really like that the Pomodoro timer, you can actually tell it what task you're working on.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
And so you can actually see how much time you've spent on that task. If you remember to restart the Pomodoro timer every time it runs out.
Right. Nico, what's up? Rose is dying. That's the announcement.
I'm not dying. That is not the announcement.
No.
Let's make that perfectly clear.
No, that is not the announcement. No, we have not made the announcement.
We figured we'd wait for a few more people to get in.
We're shooting the shit right now, just talking, hanging out, doing the fun thing that we usually do.
Yeah.
And talking about task management. So much fun, but It really kind of is. It really kind of
We're
is.
dorks.
Like when I really get to like figure out how I want to do a project management, or how you and I do project management for not just CouchCapades, but the house, and all these different things that
all the different boards and everything,
everything that we kind of plan out, so we have a good idea of what we want to do, because at least with both of us probably having ADHD, if we have a goal, we go toward the goal.
Yeah.
If we were like, oh, we'll figure it out, we don't figure it out.
No.
So it's that nice thing of like, this Saturday we're gonna record 3 Sonics.
Yeah.
So now we know that's what we're gonna do this Saturday. Like, and we have that in our TickTick app, and in actually Notion for that one as well.
We keep track of what we've recorded.
We keep track.
We very rarely put that we're recording in TickTick. I
true.
think that's going to change though when school comes to an end.
Yeah.
We'll just need to manage our time a little better.
I think so. I think we'll have a better idea.
Keep a schedule for both of us.
Keep a better schedule for both of us, and just a schedule for both of us, and that way we have an idea of like what we're recording on what day, and the backups and all that stuff. So.
And the other weird thing that I've considered adding in there is some of the big movies that we want to see, just so that we can keep track of when they're coming out.
No, that's actually a good
and just
idea.
like get a reminder of, oh, hey, this movie is coming out, or like, oh, this show is coming out. It's going to come out weekly, and so you get a weekly reminder.
True, that's a good idea.
Because otherwise, we will forget that the show is there.
Forget. That's a good point.
Yeah, it's just a thing. I don't know. We're all dying slowly, unaliving by oxygen inhalation.
That's true.
You're not wrong.
Every single day.
Otherwise, my feet are killing me because new job. Ooh,
that's
what's
good,
your new job?
Hopefully,
Do you like your new job?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Hopefully, you like the new job. So we will see.
TikTok is getting an Instagram competitor app.
Yes.
TikTok Photos. I personally would have gone TikTok, but that's just me.
I like TikTok. That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, I'm not too mad at that.
I like that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like,
is that going to be a separate app, or is that?
I think so. Cal, correct us. I think it's supposed to be a separate app completely.
Because I know that you can already post carousels in TikTok.
Can you?
Yeah, I forgot to do that.
True. That's true. You can.
I forgot to do that for ours.
That's fine. Well, yeah, that would have been weird too, because I dropped a TikTok today as well.
Yeah, that was the other thing. I was just like,
yeah. Wednesday's the TikTok.
We'll do it a different day.
Yeah, Wednesday's the TikTok video day in my head. Everything can change. You and I can sit down and we can figure that stuff out. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like everything when it comes to social media. Like where does CouchCapades want to be when it comes to social media? Because we know the bread and butter is YouTube.
Yeah, for us.
For us, the bread and butter is YouTube. I love the community tab on YouTube.
I think it's hilarious how many of my students are just like, oh, Miss, you should become a TikToker. I was just like, yes. I cannot wait to be an NPC. Gang. Ice cream so good. They instantly cringed, and I was just there like, you brought this on yourself.
You asked for this.
You brought this on yourself.
You 100% asked for it. Plus, we're on TikTok. I give you every Wednesday. I drop a TikTok.
Oh, it's not enough. It's not enough.
I know it's not enough. Oh my god, it's funny. Behind the scenes stuff. One of the Sonic TikTok I dropped last week blew up. For us. Like netted us 34 followers. I was like, all right, cool. I really don't care about numbers, to be honest with you guys. But it's always interesting. Like, all right, we didn't drop anything the next day. Oh, they're not doing anything else. And then bye. And then I just watched that number go back down. I was like,
and it's just like what I have seen, and it's been a little bit since I looked.
Yeah.
But the goal is apparently 2 TikToks per day.
Yeah, not happening for CouchCapades.
And I'm just there like, that is not realistic.
That's called John hiring a social media person and giving them access to the NAS and just be like.
You want to know what's funny, Nico? You can't even do lives until you hit a certain number of followers.
Yeah.
Or you do a business account. Business account, you can do it faster.
Yes.
But I've also heard that business accounts hurt you if you're small.
Yeah, so for all I know, I don't know.
Man.
We're still trying to figure out. Shano, what's up?
Hey, Shano.
How are you?
How you doing? They're testing it as a separate app, but it will eventually merge with the main app, similar to how Instagram introduced IGTV, and that eventually became Reels.
That's what Reels became? Oh, I didn't know
That's
that.
right.
Nico on the YouTube side is saying, good. It's a good job. A lot of walking in a warehouse to pick up books for orders, take an order, fill a basket, slide on the conveyor, rinse and repeat. Yep, I get that.
Just, nice little slide. No worries. I'm awake for once this time, playing a lot of Hades 2.
Nice.
You gotta sleep too sometimes, Shino. But thank you for being here.
Need to play more Hades. I haven't. Well, okay, let's be honest. I haven't been able to play video games for a little bit.
And your hand is still getting a little stronger. So, John, this is not our big announcement.
No.
John hurt his thumb.
Yes, by cooking.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I either sprained my thumb or damaged the ligament or tendon in my thumb.
That's what spraining
your thumb is.
That is what spraining
your thumb is, isn't it? So, shut up. I'm not a doctor. Aren't you?
Thank God.
Aren't you proud? Even though I was supposed to be a doctor, I'm not a doctor.
Who said you were supposed to be a doctor?
I said I was supposed to be a doctor.
Oh, that's not a medical doctor.
There's still a doctor. I still would have been.
You said doctor, insinuating that it would be a medical doctor.
I would have been a doctor in psychology. It's still a doctor.
That's not a medical doctor.
Still a doctor.
I'm not debating that it's still a doctor, but you insinuated that you were supposed to be a medical doctor.
Okay, I didn't want to do medical doctor. Dissecting the frog made me sick.
Sprain a tendon, fingers are all bones and tendons. Yep.
Oh, God. 30,000 steps in a day. Good Lord. Holy
so
hell.
Many.
That's impressive.
3.5 liters per day. Oof.
Damn.
Good job. You're better soon, John, playing on Steam Deck.
Yeah, when
nice.
I played Hades a little on stream, and then right after stream, I went and downloaded it on my Steam Deck. And I played it. It's fun. I love it. But yeah, I have motion back in my thumb. It doesn't hurt, so that's good. But being in a brace kind of sucks. And then having to go buy an Apple product, an Apple Magic Touchpad, connecting it to both of my PCs in my office, and then going to GitHub and getting a driver that someone built to make this touchpad work correctly. So I can just now use my hand on this touchpad. It's pretty much a laptop touchpad, but it's 3 times bigger. And that's how I work now. And I just use that instead. And I don't know if I'm ever going back to a normal mouse. I freaking love this thing. It is great.
Somehow I'm not surprised. Oh, IGT from Cal on the YouTube side. IGTV was weird. Instagram wanted to compete with YouTube, but everyone was already watching videos on Facebook, so no one uploaded to IGTV. No, I remember. I remember. I didn't like that it was a separate app.
I
so
remember Red and Link.
Short videos on the main app. Yeah.
I remember Good Mythical Morning tried IGTV for a little bit.
We talked about it.
We did too. We did. We actually talked about, well, what if we do IGTV as well?
Yeah. Anytime there's a new platform, it's one of those, okay, we could maybe get big from this, so maybe we should check it out.
Maybe we get more people looking at the stuff. Kind of I still kick around one of the apps that we use along with YouTube is like, hey, do you want us to post your shit to Facebook? And I'm like, maybe? I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
Maybe?
There are games that should be a lot more relaxed for your thumb. Look, there's a reason that I'm playing pools this week.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. That is a good freaking point.
Danny, it is okay. We have a machine in our house so that John can check his blood pressure, because John is a broken man and has to check his blood pressure. I love you.
Why?
A shrink cannot tell you that. A shrink can tell you that you have the flu, but probably not in a medical capacity.
Well, not really medical
because I know that John's about to say that. So.
Actually, no. And funny enough, I wouldn't have even been a shrink. That's still medical. I would have been a doctor in psychology. I would not have prescribed medicine.
So you would have been a therapist and not a
psychiatrist. Yeah, I wouldn't have been a psychiatrist. I didn't want to go into psychiatry. I wanted to go into psychology. So therapy and stuff like that. Psychiatry.
I'm so bad at knowing the difference.
Psychiatry is closer to medical doctor. Mm-hmm. Psychology or therapy, psychologist, doctor on that side is not, I guess is the better way to put it. I didn't want to go through the medical side to prescribe people drugs. I didn't feel like I was...
Yeah, nobody wants John prescribing drugs.
Like I should have done that. I shouldn't prescribe drugs to anyone.
Mercenary? I'm not reading that.
Hey, mercenary.
God. Why? Why?
Oh, that's great.
From Cal, I remember that Instagram signed a few YouTubers to an IGTV exclusive contract, and that lasted 3 months before Instagram released them to let them go back to YouTube. It just wasn't working. Worth it. From Nico, I've lost 1.5 holes on my belt so far.
Damn,
I
dog.
don't own a scale. That is fair.
Damn, dog. That's
a
awesome.
good way to measure it. So, good job.
Mazel tov.
Assuming you were trying to lose weight.
Mazel tov.
I know here in the States, everybody's always trying to lose weight, but especially us. We'll start hardcore here in about a week. Deviant is here drawing and listening to music.
Cool.
Fair.
Cool.
From Shino, I miss you both a lot. How are you? Didn't see John since the Hell Nun out of Russia.
Yeah. Issaka. Or Niska. It was the demo days that I did. And it was literally a nun.
Is that the one that Kind of Funny has been talking about?
Yeah, like no one knew what the hell it was. Issaka? No. Niska?
It starts with an I.
Isaka? I think it's Isaka or something like that. It
I
is
don't remember.
crazy as shit.
Uh-huh.
Because it was like I didn't know what I was playing, and all of a sudden I'm like pedaling this wounded soldier trying to find him help.
Okay.
But then I think the nun joined the nunnery because she's been touched by the devil. Because there are platforming parts that turn into this weird like hardcore rock, and the room splits, and the only way for you to like the room to connect back together so you can see what you're doing is you start praying. I'm not even lying. You start to pray with your rosary, the room comes back together, and then what you do is you get to the next part of the platform and you stop praying, the room breaks again so you can get to another part, and you come back and like the devil is there in some way, shape, or form, and then she has unpure thoughts because I had to save this soldier, and I fell on top of him, and it was like, oh my. And that's how it ends. I'm not lying. It is one of the strangest effing game ever demos that I've ever played in my life.
Is this a CouchCapades game?
It is not a CouchCapades game.
Okay, then.
Well, I don't know. It might be. It might be. This might be a stream game for all of us to freaking enjoy, because I'm just going to be like, I don't know.
So the wounded soldier was also the chosen one, and a werewolf was into you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a werewolf, too. I forgot about that. Yeah. There's this weird... I completely forgot about that werewolf.
Okay.
It was... I was like, oh, this looks cool. And I watched the trailer. The trailer is a trip. It doesn't do a good job explaining shit. And then you get in there like, I think I know what's going to happen. No, you don't. Not a damn chance in hell do you know what's going to happen. Oh, I almost dropped the F-bomb. Freaking game.
Mercenary is keeping your bromance strong, by the way.
Hell yeah.
I love that Deviant's just like, did I miss anything? Nico's like, you missed both nothing and everything. John and Rose said nothing, but John is rambling is normal.
Nico gets it.
Nico's been here.
Nico gets it. How does CouchCapades work? They just ramble. And yet they're entertaining. How do they do that?
We don't know.
I don't know.
We don't ask the questions anymore.
Know. I just figured it out.
From Nico, you have a blood pressure machine at home. I am terrified of knowing my blood pressure. Everyone in my family has high blood pressure, and I'm the only one with low pressure. I hover above 110 while walking.
Wow. Yeah, no, I'll be honest, I take blood pressure medicine.
Yeah, John's got high blood pressure.
I got high blood pressure, so I take blood pressure medicine, and we check it every now and then. Probably not as much as I should.
Yeah, probably not.
But we check it to make sure, all in all, I'm good. But every now and then you're just kind of like, oh no. Like,
Everything's okay.
Everything's okay. And you check it and you're like, okay, I'm panicked. It's fun to check your blood pressure when you're having a panic attack, because you're like, oh no, this is it. This is how I go out. And I'm like, no, John, you're being a dumbass.
You're just having a panic attack.
Just freaking
and
out.
Finding out what your blood pressure is making it worse.
Making it worse.
Maybe don't.
So I go walk and kind of like, it's okay. It's okay. I put on Game Grumps and I laugh a little bit. I put on Kind of Funny. I laugh a little bit. I'm like, okay. I cool down. I put some cold on my chest, so I start pumping.
And then you listen to yourself ask who the Fred Fungus is.
Who the Fred Fungus is, or Fungus is, and go, wow, I'm a dumbass in this world, and people laugh at me for good reason.
Hey, Shrinkman, how you doing?
Oh, God.
John, who is your favorite character in Hades 2?
Ooh.
Honestly, I'm not as familiar with them. I think Zag is honestly my favorite. Just
I still like Zag.
Yeah.
I'm only like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours into Hades, so I can't really.
So I don't have a judgment on Melanoe.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet either. I am very happy that what's her name is still just absolutely buck naked. And
Aphrodite.
Aphrodite. Couldn't remember her name. Tells you how much I haven't played that game in 2 weeks.
Somebody's upset that Aphrodite is buff online. And I'm just like, excuse me?
Look, she had thigh highs and is ready to kick my ass. Yes, mommy. What does it matter?
I'm just there like,
Bayonetta bitch slap me. I really don't care.
What do you mean she's buff? Have you seen her? It was Chaldea was talking about how how
People
gamers were upset with how Aphrodite looked, and I'm just like, what do you mean? She looks the same as the first game.
Bitches,
she's gorgeous. From Cal, I remember that stream. We started talking about different Christian denominations and church architecture, and I was posting different pictures of churches.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's like we're playing this game. We're like, what is happening? But yeah, it was fun.
Hi, Miss Floki.
Hi, Miss Flokies.
How you doing? Laughing with you, preferably. Look, Sheena, we'll take what we can
We'll
get.
take what we get, honestly. We'll hang fruit on this bad boy when it comes to CouchCapades.
Oh, and so you guys know the stream where John played the weird nun game, that was in Discord. So join us in Discord. On Tuesdays, John and or Finn usually play some games.
Yes.
And have weird conversations.
Yes, we
Usually
do.
I'm off working about my secret project.
Yes, we do.
I was having to explain some of the more out there stuff to John. Oh, that's always fun. Even though I'm not Eastern Orthodox, which the nun in the game was, but some things are universal. Yeah. It's true.
Nico, I'm actually right there with you. That's pretty much me too.
Goth churches are best churches. You haven't been to a goth church.
No, I was talking about this comment above.
Oh,
about
I'm
size and whatnot. I'm actually right there.
290 pounds of fat and muscle. I'm 2 men at once, and I have the blood pressure of barely a man.
That's crazy, though.
That's fair.
Betsy, what's up?
How you doing?
Okay. It's time.
It's that time?
It's time to let you know our big announcement. This has been 9 months in the making.
6 months so far.
6 months so far. This has been a 9-month journey for us. It has been crazy.
Yes.
About what we've been doing. It is time to let you know about Rose's 9-month journey.
Yes.
Rose, take it away.
I joined a boot camp, and it's a 9-month boot camp to help me get out of teaching.
Rose, when are you going to stop teaching?
Next week.
You're officially done with teaching.
Thursday is my last day with students.
How long have you been teaching?
11 years.
And yes, I buried the lead about the 9-month thing. I wanted everyone like, oh my God, they're actually having kids.
No,
not a chance.
No kids.
You are all of our kids, and I'd rather entertain you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Definitely no kids.
No.
Actually, leaving the kids that I was babysitting.
But yeah, it's been crazy.
It's been rough. I know that I talk about teaching all the time, and honestly, I love my students. But there's too much going on with education in general, and just no, we are not replacing you. There you go. You got John. We're not replacing you with an actual kid. No. But yeah.
Oh my God, that actually got me. Yeah. So yeah, we were supposed. I'm gonna say supposed to. I'm gonna put this in quote. We tried to do this last year.
Yeah.
And we just didn't it wasn't lining up correctly for us.
It wasn't lining up. I didn't have the background and the resources. So like over the school year, I was just like, okay, I need to learn this program. What I'm gonna do is I don't have a job yet, so Yeah, it's
So
a little
there's
terrifying.
If you're on the YouTube side, there's CouchCapades membership for 99 cents. Why don't you go do that? And we'll give you some special stuff. Why? We kind of have time now.
Yeah.
We'll get to that, though.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
So I don't have a job right now, or in a week I will not have a job. And so it's a little scary.
Yeah.
But I'm going into a field called instructional design. It's in the training portion of companies. And it's like making the asynchronous trainings or like any kind of trainings that the company does for employees, things like that. That's what I'm going to be making. So it uses a few specific programs that I had not used before. And so this boot camp has helped me learn how to use those programs, gotten me introduced to it, and I have a nice little portfolio now.
Yes. It was about November. You found this boot camp, and it was no go. And we were like, no, let's go. And let's go.
And let's go. If I start this now, I will be pretty much done with it about the time that school ends.
Yeah.
And
So it has been the secret projects of, well, your secret project, which is this boot camp of you doing everything.
So that's why I've had the heart out on Wednesdays. Every other Wednesday is I have a meeting with the group that I'm with, where we just like get together, we talk, we share what we've been doing. So it's a really nice little support group.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah, it was one of those things that are like, if we don't do this now, because it's essentially a master's program.
Yeah.
Give or take, it's a master's program, and it's kind of
without
one of those,
the certification.
Yeah. Without the certification. And it was like, we have to do this. You have the time. I can pretty down the fort with all the Spuddy Buddies.
Yeah.
And we can do.
So that's why you've seen John take on the weekly schedule. Pretty much all social media has fallen to him.
Also, why social media kind of sucks a little bit because John failed.
Well, you've also been taking care of most of the house. Like,
yeah.
Before that, I was the one doing the house and the social media and everything else while you were in college.
Yeah. And
so we just kind of flipped that.
Yeah, we flipped that. And so like working at home, I'm able to do a lot more of the housework. Yeah. I do all the cooking now, which I love. That's not a slide on Rose. I just love cooking. Obviously, I hurt my hand cooking.
Yeah.
But yeah, it made the right sense because of how education, specifically in Texas right now, all over, let's be honest, but we're going to focus on.
I forgot to tell you the status of the ISD with us.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They are leaving positions open.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So yeah, that was I saw I'll be honest, I saw the writing on the wall 2 years ago when I left education, because I was like, I know where this is going. Peace up, A-Town down.
Yeah.
Also, thank you, Danny.
Yes.
But and then we were like, all right, we got to get you out, because I don't want flaunting. I do make a lot more now.
Yeah.
So we can now balance a lot of stuff out and get you out to find you something that's going to be less stressful, less. Guys, let me be honest. You know how we are. Be you. Love is love. Be awesome to each other. Us saying that can get Rose fired.
Yeah.
We literally have been walking a very thin tightrope.
In the state of Texas, depending on how far it goes, I could lose my license.
Yeah. We've been balancing a very thin tightrope.
Yeah, since we started
YouTube, we wanted to make sure that if anyone found Rose like on education, it was fine. Like we were like, all right, what are you going to do to us? We're not
cussing a lot.
We're not overly cussing. There's an art to cussing.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. There's an art to cussing. We're not overly cussing. We don't play super explicit games. We don't play shooters. Like we really, really thought of every aspect of what it would be like if someone on higher up found CouchCapades.
Yeah, I think the worst right now would be Necopara.
Yeah, and that was a calculated gamble.
Yeah.
So, and still, that's great. But it was one of those things. So like after a while, we're like, all right, we know where this is going. We got to get Rose out. Yeah. And so that's been the big announcement. That is what, and that, Nico, that's actually the play. Like the behind the
Nico,
scenes.
we've played all but like 2 of the Necopara games.
But the play also is you don't know who you're talking to on CouchCapades if it's on like social media.
Yeah.
And we did that on purpose. Because if something happened, it was like, oh no, I'm the one that runs social media.
Yeah.
I'm the one that edits. I'm the one that does everything.
He's the one that responds to comments.
I'm the one that responds to
except for
comments.
the ones where I'm just like, I, Rose.
Yeah. I'm the one that kind of does all that stuff. Like when it's both of us, just on the offshot of like, well, what do you do? You're interacting with people. Yeah. I mean, technically, it's our lives outside of education. It shouldn't effing matter.
But it does.
But it does.
But it does. Like, getting into teaching, this is how strict it is, guys. Thanks, Danny. In the state of Texas, you are told at the beginning of your teaching career to look through your social media pictures, and if you have any pictures where you are in a shot with alcohol, you need to take it down.
We had to be very careful on if we were out and like if I had a beer or I had a whiskey Sprite or you did, we had to make sure like, oh, let's take a picture. Okay.
Yeah. So just kind of relaxing those issues.
I mean, we don't drink very much anyway, so you won't see too much change, to be honest with you guys.
Yeah, there's not going to be a lot that changes on the content side.
Yeah.
We're hoping to start getting more content, but first we have to get back to a place where we're comfortable because right now we don't have anything recorded for next week.
Yeah.
So we got to work on it.
I will say we have kicked around that idea, Nico.
I mean, we did with the Game Awards.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. And it's been kind of nice too because it is like, we'll have a drink here and there and it's not a big deal. I don't really care. But yeah, like I don't like drinking, I'll be honest. So
yeah, it gives both of us a headache. Like we have to drink a lot of water with it. So a lot of times we just don't drink.
Yep.
So let's see.
Oh, I'll scroll back up real fast.
Nico was asking if we're going to get 23 cats to replace the students. Look, it would be about that many cats to replace 120 students.
That's true.
So
let's see.
So yeah, mostly I'm just like I'm still going to be in a teaching function because there are a lot of things about teaching that I like.
Yeah. The politics of it is what we're trying to get away from. Let's be honest, it's the politics side that we're trying to get away from.
The politics, and it's barely even the politics, well, somewhat the politics at my school, but it's the politics surrounding education as a whole in America.
Yes. Let's see. 9-month journey. I'm glad everyone really liked that one.
Shino's also looking at changing careers. Go for it.
Go for it. Hell yeah.
Why not?
Cal. Thanks, Cal. There are also different buddy levels. There are. If you want to sub to CouchCapades, please sub to the one that fits your financial needs. You don't go into do not go into debt.
Oh,
no, absolutely not. No. We put it out for you. If you want to support financially, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Like I said, we went 99 cents as the lowest one because I wanted to undercut Twitch.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest with everyone. But also just sub to the channel and watch the stuff. That actually helps too.
And that being said, we're also one of the things about me getting out of teaching is we're hoping to add in some content for the members here in the next 3 months.
Something like that. And it's
if we can. Our timelines are not very set
We have to have a Coco.
Yeah.
We have to have a Coco.
We got to meet about this.
We got to meet about this and figure this out. Yeah, F the laws for restricting you that much. Yeah, we had to play the game. We knew what game we were playing, and we played the game how we needed to play it. And so I can't be too mad, but it's just one of those.
Yeah. Cal, I turned in my notice like a month ago.
Yeah.
It was one of those since teaching is actually a contract position. So the end of my contract is the end of the school year. So last month when I had a meeting with my principal planned anyway, just for review stuff, I let him know then, and I let my school know, and they've already said, okay, thanks for letting us know. Like, I've gotten the written communication saying, okay, bye.
Pretty much.
Because that's a whole thing.
If it doesn't work out for you, Rose, you can become a manager. John's manager. John's OnlyFans manager. We only hope. We only hope. Let's see. So I guess you've already given your 2 weeks. Yeah, we already give 2 weeks.
Yes.
if we did play Nekopara, but she was still there, so it could be a problem, which it shouldn't. You're right, Deviant, and that's the thing. Like it shouldn't be a problem with the games we play.
I mean, and that's part of why we always make sure to blur if there's
anything remotely close.
Anything
also, that's on the YouTube side
be.
too. Yeah, that's also to protect us on the YouTube side. But
although YouTube apparently allows more than like TikTok.
Yes. Yeah.
So I don't know.
We'll figure that one out.
Yeah.
Alcohol tastes awful. Some of it actually does, yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to Truth or Dare stream. Maybe. Who knows?
Truth or drink stream.
Truth or drink stream. Ooh.
I don't know about that one.
Ooh, don't know about that. Alcohol is poison, but it's a poison that makes you feel weird. You're not wrong, Nico. You're not wrong.
Yes. And John and I have found some alcohol that we like.
Yeah.
Went into debt for Warhammer and Magic years ago. Got out of it. In the words of Edgar Allan Poe, nevermore.
Give me content.
Look, I was so close to going into debt with Lorcana, and then I was just like, you know what? I don't need this. Because, Disney has a trading card game, and I didn't realize when I started buying the cards how often they were going to drop.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So, I don't know.
Give me content. Schwinkman, we plan on it.
Yes.
We have ideas. We have a list of this is what we want to take care of first.
Yeah.
And then so far, but we got to really figure that all out.
Yeah, we got to hone in.
And let me say this too. I know a lot of people are like, oh, they're gonna go paid. If it's free now, it will always be free.
Yes.
Never. I'm not doing that crap. That is
no. It's only things that we're going to add to,
like extra fun stuff, like little behind the scenes or goofy stuff you and I might do. But if it is free right now from CouchCapades, it will always 100% stay free. You don't have to worry about that.
No worries. Let's see. From Cal, if I ever have kids in the future, I'm definitely moving to a more liberal state. Couldn't deal with schools in the South. That's fair. From Shino, America, land of the free. More like the land we need to drain your private life away and consume.
Yes. It is weirdly that way. Woozy, actually, I bought Faith. Someone.
Oh, I forgot you had that.
Yes, I don't think it was you. It might have been you, but someone suggested that in the comments last year, and it was on sale, so I just bought it. Like the whole so that's one I do want to play. We'll get to that one. Huh? When will John's beard get their OnlyFans? I don't know. I didn't think about that. That'd be kind of fun though. Let's do that.
Oh, geez.
Truth or a hot one stream, Cal? Holy shit. I'm old. I don't know if I can do that one.
I don't know, man. I wish I could see the uncensored version of that Nekopara episode, so fully understand your reactions. No, you don't, because you're a sweet little ace.
I don't know if I still have that anymore.
I mean, they could get the game and play.
Yeah. Ew. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That was a lot.
Look, Deviant, if you had gotten me the cards, I would have gone with it, but yeah, I kind of got out after the second chapter. I was just like, I don't want to spend this much money. Yeah. So the trading cards at the Disney store in New York City, yeah, they're very pretty.
Oh yeah, they're gorgeous.
They're gorgeous, but we're not going to try and play the game.
Yeah, we played it once. It was fun.
It was fun.
But it was one of those things like, okay, when are we going to play this again?
Yeah.
And we're lucky enough that we have actually a lot of comic book stores around us.
Yeah.
That we could have gone to some of those tournaments, but no.
Yeah.
No.
I like my weekends how they are. It's just one of those things. And Nico, that's what I've heard a lot too. Don't open packs, only buy singles. You only pay for the specific things you want. Never do loot boxes, which was another one of the problems. Yeah. Again, it was my first trading card game, so there were a lot of things that I learned. Yep. Is the switch flickering or is it the Latin? This is an honest concern.
It's our fan. So what you're seeing is we got a light up there, and what the flickering is our fan just spinning. That's all.
You want to move the switch?
Yeah. Can I do this?
There's Pikachu.
I think I'm touching Diva.
There you go. Can you pick it up and move it?
Hold on.
You could have just turned around. But why do that? If I ever find a physical hobby, definitely going to go for limited time stuff like Lord of the Rings magic cards, something that's not too expensive and is not going to have drops every week or month. Oh, best of luck. From Betsy. Only potatoes.
Only potatoes. That's
We
the way to
have
go.
considered that. Haunting Ground Rule of Rose are classics. Wait, what? Oh, Haunting Ground and Rule of Rose are classics. Got it.
Yeah.
We actually have Rule of Rose now.
Yeah, we got to try that one out.
Ah.
We got to try that one out.
A sweet little ace who's seen some shit. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I'm trying to save you from some of it. Especially if you go with the completely uncensored game. From Betsy, I don't even really play Dreamlight Valley anymore. Maybe I'll play if they add Chip and Dale. That's fair. They just added Daisy, and Daisy has a shop where you can actually show off the touch of magic, the clothes and everything that...
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at comments on stream.
That you have made and customized.
Laughing at chat, that's all.
So I honestly think that the addition of Daisy is pretty cool. It's the same thing years ago. Igor.
Hello.
Hi, Igor.
Igor or Cal? Let us know. How are you doing?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Reverse control is not meant for John.
It's a lot harder than it looks because I know I can see myself, but then I know this is left for me, but no, it's still left for you, but it's reversed. I'm an idiot.
John, did you get your Sea of Stars game from the crowdfunding campaign that you always talk about?
I did.
Did you guys know that John kickstarted Sea of Stars?
Never gonna live this down.
It was for the vinyl.
I did get the game. It's on my Switch.
They're supposed to ship the vinyl soon.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on the vinyl. I don't know when I'm supposed. It's supposed to be coming soon. I think they emailed me a couple weeks ago just to make sure my address was in order. So
yeah, no, that's what I saw in the VGM Discord too.
Yeah, so yeah, hopefully soon.
Yeah. From Cal, my little brother is into Warhammer 40K, and he gets about $120 worth of cards every few months. He saves up his allowance just for Warhammer.
Hey, you know what? Makes you happy? Do your damn thing, boo-boo.
That's less than we were spending on Lorcana.
Yes, it was.
And that was every 3 months.
Yeah, let's not talk about
So
it.
let's not. Too busy making cursed stickers on sticky business. That's fair, Betsy.
That's fair.
Oh, hashtag John win. Switch has been bothering me for the last 8 streams, John. Next time, just say something. Guys.
I'll let you guys know. I'll move it. I want to redo this whole thing.
I know we need to. We have a lot of things that we could be displaying.
Yeah.
The original plan with these shelves was to change it out like every month.
Yeah.
And
look, we put Legos. Oh shit, there's Legos here.
By the way, I added one of my Animal Crossing Lego things. It's I think it's Mabel.
Like, who the shit is that?
That's Mabel.
Oh, that's cute.
She's watering some pumpkins.
Oh.
I put a picture on Instagram, I think.
Oh, holy hell. That's cool. I did not know that was there.
Bowser, how you doing? From Shino, Rule of Rose, the combat system admitted by the developers. The combat is the only shortcoming of the game.
I need to try that.
What is the combat like? Is it turn-based?
Combat.
Is it, well... I mean, it's by Atlas.
It's Atlas. That's true. I guess my gut says turn-based, but I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. Is John like strategy game?
Every now and then, depending on the game.
Fair.
I want to find more though. I do. I'd like. I want to. Like I always like. I want.
Always looking for a new.
Always trying to find.
One?
Yeah, always trying to find my entry point into a specific genre of game that I don't usually play.
Oh, finally found a city builder that John and I both like.
Holy shit, that's great. Yeah, that's a good point.
It'll come out on Friday.
Yep.
Still waiting for Lackadaisy board game. That's fair, Deviant. Hopefully it will come soon. From Woozy. If Disney adds Kronk from Emperor's New Groove to Dreamlight Valley, maybe I will play it.
Nice.
That's fair. They just added Oswald.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I showed you.
Yeah, you showed me.
I was just like, look, it's Oswald.
Look.
I haven't done very much with him because I'm trying to get the season pass finished up first.
Never get away from Epic Mickey.
Nope.
Never.
Welcome to it.
Never.
Glad the Switch is fine and trying to do game art, but the diploma will be expensive. But I think following my passions will be nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also double check if you actually need a diploma for it.
Yeah, start small and see if you can just build that portfolio.
Possibly. Magic the Gathering and Lorcana are cardboard crack. Warhammer is plastic crack.
That's fair.
Yes.
And then you graduate to first 4 figures, and then you're like, what am I doing with my life? And then you go and find out that every single cat girl from Nekopara has a figure, and you buy all the figures, and then you go to a Japanese bookstore and you register that they have the dirty version of the figures, and then you think about it just for like 5 minutes, like, do I want these? Do I want these? And I'm like, no, I probably shouldn't. That would be weird. Good night, everyone.
Why? Nico's coming in with demands.
What's the demands?
All right, I'll say it. That wall, the shade of gray, it's not great. Change it for us. First he comes in and insults my French. Now he insults the wall.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm with you. It's time for a change.
Go back and forth.
It's time for a change.
I just don't know what to change it to.
Yeah, I know. We'll figure that one out. I have ideas. We have all ideas.
We have so many ideas. Way too many. When Betsy is not playing Sticky Business, she's remaking a Caitlyn Enforcer cosplay and getting it ready for Fan Expo in a few weeks.
Ooh.
Nice.
Is Mabel one of the hedgehogs?
Then it's not Mabel. There is Mabel, like Mabel, Sable, and Label are the hedgehog sisters. Well, LaBelle.
Sonic, Shadow, what? This is a bear.
Yeah, she's a bear. I'm blanking out on her name.
Tootsie? I don't know. I'm just saying words that sound like they'd be in Animal Crossing.
Maple. Thank you. Maple.
Okay. Oh.
What?
I accidentally moved Maple. I didn't mean to.
She's just got one leg on.
Oh, shit.
John!
Hold on. I got to keep on.
The chat. I can't read it.
Okay. Oh, I lost it. What's the city builder called?
You'll find out on Friday.
There it is.
Or you could look at the weekly schedule.
Oh yeah, we put it on the weekly schedule. That's right. I don't remember what it's called right now.
I do.
It's a
But you could look. Keep going.
Wholesome game. That's what I was looking for. Shout out to Deviant and Mr. Flicker for attempting to 3D print Caitlyn's belt buckle for me. Oh, that's awesome. Nice. Sheena says, not turn-based, but attacking them on the map, real-time attacking. I think it was either funds or time or both. Okay, for Ruler Rose. Gotcha. Rose, I found that Lego set at Walmart clearance for $1. I think I might get more Animal Crossing Legos. Also, Bowser's doing quite well. I found out in Honkai. Well, no, I'm sorry. Also, I found out in Uwu Choo Choo, there's one quest that you need to have a specific 5-star character in Uwu Choo Choo.
Geez.
I know they won't give it for free, so yeah, that's going to be a while to finish. Hi, I'm John. This is Rose. If you want to email hello@CouchCapades and want us to do a sponsored spot for Honkai Starwell, we'll do it, but I'm allowed to call it Uwu Choo Choo. That's the only way I'm going to do a sponsored
I don't think
stream.
they're going to let us.
I'm just saying. Uwu Choo Choo. Old Man Dab. John, I highly not recommend Total War Warhammer because it's a good game that's too expensive. It's a game I would watch you play, and you
bankrupt yourself.
That's true. You're always like, someone pick me up. I'm scared. Look, I'm just saying.
It's just normal life.
It's because they teach 3D art, game art, and connect you nicely with them actually teaching me.
That's fair.
And having proof of actual experience would be the benefit of a diploma. That's fair.
That is very fair. That's part of why I did the boot camp. So, no hate there.
Deviant saying, I have my Alexa Dazo plushies and a keychain just waiting in the back, waiting on the board game. I've seen updates, so it won't take long until I get it eventually.
By the way, the name of the show is Lackadaisy.
I said lackadaisical, didn't I?
You said something.
Cool. I said words, guys. His name was Fungus.
Yes. Green, so you can green green screen yourselves easily. No, but thank you for the suggestion.
I thought about that, actually.
We did.
It would be really like, all right, we would let the internet run wild on us, and I kind of want to, but I don't know if I want to.
Yeah.
There's a weird fine line with that one. Like, well, here's a green screen, and here's me doing like these things, and I don't know what the internet would actually do.
A nice shade of Irish clover green for a new coat of paint could be nice. Wow. We'll figure out code looks like a different language.
Oh, okay. Make a couple except streaming random content, watching Tangent. Do any of y'all sub to a creator's app subscription? Because a few high-profile creators just launched subscription services. No. The only one Rose and I actually subscribe to is because it's a YouTube membership. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
That's the only one, and then we use YouTube Premium.
Yeah.
But no, if off-site stuff, I would probably never.
I would be careful.
I personally would be careful as well, because like if you enjoy it, go do it. I'm not saying not to support small creators, obviously, but like I would be very selective on who I would 100% like support. That's not on a bigger platform like YouTube or something like that.
Yeah.
Patreon or any of that crap. Yeah. Like if they're doing their own thing, I don't know. I to me, I'm just like, I get it, but
I mean, Cal gives the example. He has apps for Critical Role, Try Guys, Watcher, Dropout, and Nebula.
Yeah, and like I get it. Like everyone,
so long
all
as
those
you're comfortable with it.
Yeah, if you're comfortable with it and you're doing it, baby, that's all that matters. Again, support small creators. I guess technically Critical Role, Try Guys, Watcher, Dropout, and Nebula probably not considered small creators, but support your creators. Actually, yes. I guess it's probably the better way to see it.
Yeah. I don't recommend getting invested into Warhammer. You already have too many plastic figures in the form of not every amiibo. We're missing like 20 of them.
Yeah, it's sad. They're Japanese exclusives. No.
12?
12. I think we're only missing 12 amiibo.
12.
Yes.
And we're not counting the Skylander amiibos.
Play Honkai, please. I would ooh choo choo seeing John play ooh choo choo Charlie and scream like a goat. We have Choo Choo Charlie.
Choo Choo Charlie.
Yeah, we do have Choo Choo Charlie.
We do have Choo Choo Charlie. I'll get that when Puppet History comes back because I love that series. It's fair. Woozy is screaming. Hope you don't scream for too long.
Scream like a goat.
It's ooh woo choo choo. Bowser, I wouldn't correct them on the ooh woo of it all. Just let them go. Didn't know Critical Role had an app. Me neither.
Yeah, I didn't either.
You can green screen with any color, right?
Yeah. Even
gray. Oh, is that why you want us to change? Because we wear too much gray.
Yeah. No, yeah, you can color key anything.
I know.
It's just fun.
I know. Let's see. Deviant has Sam and Colby, $19 a month.
Yeah, that's the thing. As long as you're comfortable with it, do it. Like I'm not gonna say no to anyone. We spend a lot of time on YouTube, and we watch a lot of kind of funny. So
yeah,
I didn't want to go over to Patreon to do all that stuff because I like watching on a TV.
Yeah.
And so when they did announce, hey, we're gonna do a YouTube membership as well, that's when Rose and I both jumped on it, and we do that every month now. And we get the live streams of the podcast before everyone else, which is great. I love that.
Yeah, and the ad-free
membership stuff. And I was like, all right, that's good enough for me.
Not a big deal.
And I buy the merch too.
Nico, I will still have to dip out at 8 every other week for the next 3 months.
Yes.
Because I'm only 6 months through this 9-month journey.
A 9-month journey to get Rose out of teaching, not a 9-month journey to us having a kid.
No.
We are not replacing you.
No. We've taken steps. We will not be replacing you. Almost every amiibo. Thank you.
Almost.
See?
Almost.
Now you're understanding. We've got 2, 3.
Now we got the Super Mario ones up here. We've got Yoshi.
Yeah,
Samus.
We have the Metroid. Oh, and Pikachu.
Oh, yeah.
He's a big amiibo.
We got the big Pikachu.
Yeah. Those are just the ones that are on screen, guys.
Play Toontown. I can teach you guys. I'll have more time. John, please play Ooh Choo Choo on Discord. It's really fun. Choo Choo Charlie is a very decent game.
Choo Choo Charles.
I'll have to try that one.
Nebula is technically a YouTube membership / Patreon alternative. They have like 100 plus YouTube creators in one app.
Okay, that's cool.
Could be a 3 partner. What? I lost track of what you were talking about there, Nico. I'm sorry. He was talking about how Choo Choo Charlie is a very decent game.
Yes.
So,
3-parter. We'd probably do it in three episodes.
3-parter.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
I can't read.
Thank you.
Welcome to it. Green is just easiest for sure.
Yeah.
Doing gray gets messy.
It's weird.
Happy with the service. The price caught me off guard, but I get some good exclusive stuff, and I get the beans spilled for me, so that's nice.
Yeah, see, and again, as long as I think that's for a little behind the scenes for us, it's always been like, okay, we want to make sure the dollar goes to the amount, more than the amount of what you're paying, because to me that makes sense of why I would be more okay with like, all right, pitch in a couple bucks to help out because we're going to be doing this shit or something like that. Or
pitch in a couple bucks because I'm going to be out of a job.
Or do the $100 tier and you get to choose a game. It's on there. I'm not lying. It is 100% on that.
Yep. It's called Beacon. It's got Critical Role's entire catalog except for the Prime Video animated stuff. Got it. Deviant, I will be jealous of a baby. I have no shame. Oh, no, we've taken steps. It's okay. At least 6 above you. Yeah, it's only like 6 over back here, and I see 4 more in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in front of
there's 3 still. Oh my god, so I never unpacked Sora?
No.
And whoever the hell those 2 are from Xenoblade 3? I don't know their names.
And the Pikmin.
The Pikmin.
And then up there we have both of the Bayonetta.
Step on me, mommy.
Wedding Mario and I am blanking on his name from Animal Crossing. Digby? The little brown dog. He was in New Leaf. He was in the section up.
Oh, there he is. I was like, what are you talking about?
I can see his ear from here.
Okay, I can't think. I'm like, what the hell?
I can see him. No, he's not Nook.
We are the Twitch babies before the 9 months.
Thank you.
God, Colleen loves Toontown. So you can spill the beans. What are you cooking, John? That almost ripped off your thumb. Weirdly enough, I was cooking dirty rice, and when I grabbed the lid, I turned, and I just...
the lid of the pot.
And I grabbed it like that, and when I turned it over, I guess the weight was a little too much when I turned, and I felt the pull of my thumb, and I was like, oh, that's not good. It's happened before, so I wasn't too worried about it. But it was Friday morning when I woke up, and my hand was the size of a melon.
Yes,
melon.
It was a little scary. I almost called into work, and people were making fun of me.
I was it was
Also, good job calling it a lid.
You're welcome. Did it?
You did.
John reading more is helping brain
It is.
be not smooth. Gray matter building. John
need a nice wrinkly brain.
Need a wrinkly brain. John reading lots.
I think they're also moving their stream VODs exclusively to Beacon, starting with Campaign 4.
Yeah.
It will still stream live for free on YouTube, Twitch, and eventually on Beacon when Campaign 4 launches. Nice. Were you using cast iron? No.
I like my cast iron skillet, but no, I was just using a regular, I think it was an 8-quart pot.
Yeah.
And I'd like something simple, and I just which is the best part about this is because I didn't feel like cooking very much. I'm going to be honest. Cooking dirty rice to me is not cooking because it's just throwing shit together and I'm good to go. I'm talking like I usually Rose will chop up stuff or I'll just chop up stuff and I'm making chickpea burgers and shit like this.
The more complicated stuff.
Yeah, the more complicated stuff is where I like it. Cooking dirty rice is fine.
Yeah.
I'm making it tomorrow, so I'm a little like PTSD right now. Like, I'm going to use my left hand.
That's why you said it for Thursday. You were just like, let's get through stream first.
Let's get through stream. I literally was like...
That's why you were like, you know what? Just stop for something today.
Let's stop for dinner tonight. I'll cook tomorrow.
Eat that.
I'm sure I'll be fine. But yeah, it's one of those like...
Yeah, it's all good.
I do think if you're a YouTube member or Twitch sub, you'll still get the stream VODs though, obviously.
Fair.
So yeah, that's fine. I mean, I get that. That's perfectly fine. It really, again, it's a business aspect that we have. I'll be honest, we haven't figured out yet because again, I am more concerned about making sure we are consistent with the content and that you enjoy the content we hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
Before I even consider going pay money, because I want to make sure like whatever you pay, I'm going to give you more than that value because it's hard out there. Like it's a lot for us to ask that question. I just don't want to do that because the idea behind CouchCapades is you guys enjoying what we do.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's why we're like literally subscribe to the channel. The free part. Yeah. Go watch the videos, comment, put thumbs up, and do all that stuff. That helps.
Because that's the first step.
Yeah, that it's free and it really does help because I can see when it starts happening. Then YouTube goes, "Oh, people are liking this. Let's feed it to more people," and then more people freaking find it. People find like the amount of comments I've seen going, "Oh my god, I just stumbled upon this because of this, and this is some funny shit." Or actually on TikTok, the best ones was the amount of times we've been compared to Game Grumps is starting to. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's just like maybe that's why we're not big. Is people think that we're just a cheap imitation, and I'm just like, they are an inspiration, and they are a heavy inspiration, but also this is our own content.
Yeah, it's our own thing. So it's one of those weird like
I don't know. Is playing Baba Is You maybe exercising your brain? Woozy, it's a little bit that, but I'm dead serious. John just finished another book. He just finished Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow.
I finished it last week.
And he was reading something out loud to me last week, and he actually got through a lot smoother and actually pronounced several of the Japanese names correctly the first time. So
reading helps, kids.
Yeah.
My ADHD and dysgraphia kind of calms down after I've been listening to an audiobook and reading
while also reading
it and whatnot. So I've been really, as weird as it sounds, I've been trying not to get on TikTok, which I fail a lot, but trying not to get on social media. Instead, I'm like, all right, put you down, grab my Kindle. Actually, grab my phone back, press the button to listen to the audiobook, and then just start listening and reading the book. So it's one of those like I really kind of powered through the last bit of Tomorrow a Friday ago, and it was fantastic. Tears, but fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
So many tears. You guys are like Game Grumps without John making really lewd NSFW things. But John rages like Aaron. Rare but beautiful.
It's got to balance it out.
Yeah.
And weirdly enough, Deviant, that's because of education.
Yeah.
And because we
decided we wanted to be on the family friendly side of things. It's still definitely not made for kids.
No.
Obviously.
If you've been around long enough, we always wanted to be the Animaniacs of YouTube, where like you know what we're saying.
We're making all the references. We're making all the
innuendos.
We're
doing all of that.
On the word.
Yeah, we're making the innuendo. You know what we're talking about, but we're not saying it. Which I to me, and this is just let me pull out my psychology now. To me, adds a layer of us. Where it's an inside joke that everyone gets, but we know we've really honed in on playing it right. We played a whole game called Nuts. Did we make all the jokes? Yes.
And there was one time that John stepped over the line.
And one time stepped over the line and I lost it because I was like, I went into that playthrough going, I'm going to make the jokes, but we're not going to step over the nuts line.
And then I finally asked the question, and John was just like, I lined him up for it. Mm-hmm. And he asked it the wrong way.
Yep. Flicka is one of the, like, if you really stop and think about Flicka and what we named her, you go, oh my God. Are you guys, we just, it's so much fun to slide things underneath where everyone's just like, oh, that's a fun name. Until you get the glass shattering moment of CouchCapades where we're like, oh, we've been pushing a lot. We just don't do it as everyone else on the internet would want us to do it. Yeah. Like, I think it was someone, I don't know who said it, but we're like the most tamed Nekopara playthrough.
Yes.
And I'm like, that is the best damn compliment I've ever gotten.
Like, honestly, that's what we're going for. Like, yes, it's Nekopara. Yes, everybody can tell what the game is.
Yeah.
But, like, we're the version that you could watch with your grandma and be like, okay, I feel weird, but, like, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. They're making fun of it. They know what it's about. We're not trying to make it wholesome. We're the wholesome Nekopara playthrough. That's what it was. We were called.
Yes.
And I'm like, we're not trying to make it wholesome. We're just phrasing things in a way that we're all in on the joke.
Yeah.
But not saying everything out loud.
Yeah.
Oh God, I might actually have to use a pulley system to lift the lead. Yeah, Flicka. And you think that one's great. There's still stuff within the whole story of Flicka that no one has picked up on. No one. And it is fantastic.
Yeah. Like, it was hilarious to me that nobody called us out when we started. We named her in Bloodborne.
Yeah, we named her in Bloodborne.
And from the beginning, she was always Flicka McBean, Princess of the Hooded Kingdom.
Of the Hooded Kingdom. No one put that together.
No.
And I even thought it was
I heard it and I was just like, no, that's
too
everybody's gonna get that. We can't do that. Like,
yeah.
I was still hardcore in education and I was just like, I don't know if we can do this.
I don't know if we could do that one. And it was fascinating because no one's everyone's figured out the first part, but no one has figured out the second part of that. I wonder if people are gonna figure it out now.
I don't know. I don't know.
But yeah, that's the fun part about making content and how we do it, because it is like, yeah, you can pretty much show it to almost anyone, and they're either not going to like it, cool, whatever, it doesn't hurt my feelings, or they're gonna be like, okay, this is what they do. They're just cracking jokes and talking, and they happen to be playing a video game. Cool beans. So, we shall see. Betsy, did you get it?
Betsy, you should know what it means.
Did you get it, Betsy?
Your Nekopara playthrough gives me the vibe of this dude can't castrate his cats while they go on heat, trying to not get on, but it fails horribly. There it is!
You got it! You've now decoded the first ever inside joke of CouchCapades.
Not hooded.
Hooded. Like putting on a hood. Hooded kingdom.
Crash Bandicoot playthrough was amazing. Yep. Thank you. Also, Nico, thank you for watching Nuts, because we were not sure that anybody would watch Nuts.
We were like, screw it, it's a game about squirrels, and it's not squirrel with a gun. It's called Nuts. Like, that's the only reason we played the damn game.
Like, I found it on TikTok. It was the Cozy Games and Tea Girl.
Yeah.
I can't think of the actual name.
Cozy Tea Gaming, actually. I think it's what
Cozy Tea Gaming.
Cozy Tea Gaming, yeah.
And
hit us up. Let's do some
seriously. Stuff. And she was talking about Nuts and how it's this intrigue. It's a squirrel intrigue spy game. And I was just there like, John, we need to check this out. I have no idea what this is, but we need to check this out. And like, so we did.
Yep. Oyster, what's up, man?
How you doing?
I love
How's it going, dude?
How's it going, dude? I love screaming at John for elect. Yeah, it's spatial awareness in Crash and me do not work. Oh, yeah? Every other game, perfectly fine. Crash Bandicoot, cannot figure it out.
No.
It took me 6 years to figure it out. I thought it was something else completely different.
Rose was like, Betsy, you better know.
You know.
Ma'am.
You know. Doing good, dudes. We're doing good.
Doing pretty good.
Doing pretty good.
So Oyster, you weren't here for it, and I don't know who else wasn't here for it earlier. But next week is my last week teaching.
Period. Full stop. Full effing stop.
Yeah. So I had joined a boot camp, and that's why I've been leaving stream every other Wednesday at 8:00. And so yeah, period. No more leaving teaching. I found a boot camp, and every other Wednesday has been my meeting with my pod or my group. And so I've mostly finished the program, and I get to go into instructional design. So, should be fun.
Should be fun times.
Technically, I'm doing a lot of character art because of D&D.
Hell yeah,
There you
it
go.
works. Yeah, instructional design is what Rose is going to get into. That's why we've been very busy.
Yeah.
Because when you think
takes
about
a lot of time.
Yeah.
The boot camp that I have joined takes a lot of time, but I've learned so much.
Yeah. Nico, you're not wrong. She'll always be teaching me. And then, yes, Betsy, I know I saw your comment earlier. Will you still be speaking French? Yes, Rose.
Oui, bien sûr.
That will never go away.
Même si Nico va se tuer parce qu'il n'aime pas mon accent français, mais bon, c'est pas mon problème. Hein?
So, we'll keep that going. What does that mean for content? Honestly, we're not sure yet. We have ideas. We know what we'd like to do.
Yeah.
But
we need to see what we actually have time for because I'm still going to be finding a job.
Yeah.
Soon.
There's going to be job hunting and all that stuff. So, like, the main thing through this whole 6-month journey, 9-month journey is maintaining consistent YouTube videos.
Yeah.
That was our main thing.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure out what we can kind of add back slowly because it is easy for us to add. It's hard for us to take away. And that is content in general.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, Rose and I have ideas.
Like it kind of killed us that when we went down to streaming 1 time a week. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like we cannot handle any more than that, especially with you because of the idea the priorities was.
But it still hurt to scale back to just once a week.
It did. It hurt a lot.
We were both just like, should we just stop streaming? Like I don't know.
So, but yeah, like it's been, I don't want to say rough, but it's been a time balancing act that is a lot harder than we probably both anticipated.
Yes.
And so it's kind of nice that we're at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
And now we can LFG bitches.
Basically.
It's going to be insane. I want it to be insane. Who knows what that means though.
JPP, how you doing? Greetings from Korean Kim's Cafe Lach Kimchi. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that word.
Cafe Lash?
Sure.
Because I think that's how you spell cafe, coffee in German, if I remember correctly. I've been learning a little bit. No, just cafe, just CAFFEE.
Yes,
I've been learning a little.
What
German.
about the Lach?
I don't know. I haven't gotten to that part with the bird. Haunts my nightmares. Haunts my damn nightmares. But yeah, it should be fun.
Thanks.
So
yeah, that is one thing that I am very excited to not have to stress about anymore. And, I know that I'll still have, like, next week, here in 2 weeks, I'm probably going to be very low energy just trying to recover from the school year, but I'm going to try and bounce back as fast as I can.
Yeah. So. Coffee clap. Oh, okay. Snarfblat. Don't give me a snarfblat right now, Nico. No. Well, that revelation just ruined my night.
Steven's still stuck on that. Oh, cheap views.
Oh. One Pro Wolf. Talk to me about these cheap views. I mean, I'm pretty cheap myself. You're viewing. I don't know. Tell me about these cheap views, dog. Always here for the German translations. Thanks. Appreciate
you.
I will forever be stuck on that. See, now it's the question. Here's the magical thing about now starting to really put together the inside jokes of CouchCapades that we've been saying for 6 effing years. 8 effing years. Do you really want to know? Or is it going to ruin a lot of stuff? Because again, there are things that we have said that we're like, that is so, I see dead people, but no one registered it. Flicka McBean of the Hooded Kingdom was so on the nose. They were like, there's no way we're going to get away with this. And as we were typing it in Bloodborne, no one called our asses out. And I'm like, no.
I was shocked.
No, really?
I was shocked.
No one got that? And so we just kept with Flicka. How many would
We've created so many Flickas now.
There are so many different.
Flicka will always be Princess of the Hooded Kingdom, and she will always have red hair and green eyes. That has nothing to do with the name.
Yeah.
That is just because John and I both like red hair. So.
But there's a lot. I'll be honest. I mean, even in the Snarfblatt story, there are so many.
Yeah, there's a few in there.
There is.
But like one of them is so specific.
One is so specific that nobody,
unless they actually watched G4.
G4, yeah.
And Attack of the Show sometime after Olivia.
Yes.
They're not going to get that.
They're not going to get that one. Yeah. There's a specific thing that I used.
Yeah.
And we both love.
Let's not put it that way.
Oh my God.
Let's not put it that way. How many went over your head? Oh, most of them.
Most of them. I would assume most of them. I think there's Steph from the Rigid Region. Yeah, you know what? But I mean, you got to look at the Duke of Booberton though. So just kind of got to figure that one out.
Yeah, because we have Flicka and we have her Warnicorn. Sir Edward DePaul Longcastle, Duke of Booberton.
Yep.
His name is fine.
His name is fine.
We'll see about the Duke part. Is Sandra still making sure we are all fine? Sandra is always checking on you.
Yes. Sandra's always there, watching, peeking over. Sandra actually is not one. I'll be honest with you. I think Sandra just was like, we need a mascot. And I have no idea because I couldn't keep on going, well, Flicka McBean is right behind you. I don't think
that would be creepy.
That would have been creepy. So I think we just came up with the name Sandra.
Yeah, but like then her backstory of looking up to like 80s slasher films, like that was the part.
I think 80s slasher films are fine now.
Or 80s horror.
Yeah, 80s horror slasher films.
Campy horror.
Yeah, they're fine. They're stupid. Like, they're better than most slasher films now, but...
I do love that Deviant's so upset that we put Flicka in Arcade Spirits. I'm pretty sure Two Flower might have gotten that. I don't know.
I don't think he did. I don't think he ever heard her full name. I don't think so either. He would have given us so much shit.
Oh, so much.
So much shit.
But he's also Ace, so I think. I might be wrong on that.
Don't we also have the Awe Boob deck? Oh, yeah, that one's...
Oh, yeah, but that one's obvious.
Yeah, that's obvious.
I hope that one's obvious.
Yeah, because where we can get them and squish them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have donut mounds.
We have... Where you can go to Patrice and Patricia's Donut Mounds, where you can get them and squish them.
That was what probably our most obvious one, I thought. Especially with you doing the...
Oh, seriously. Like, there's a specific movement with it.
And then when you look at the
shirt.
At the shirt, it is literally... I asked...
It's hands.
It's hands
right there.
Squishing, and I designed it specifically so we could have it right there in that region. Yes. I'm not dumb.
We know these things.
Those donuts are supposed to be donuts
like
of the heart.
We're wholesome to a point. Guys, don't watch this stream with your loved ones or your grandma. That could be a bad time.
Yeah, that always was good. I liked Patrice and Patricia's Donut Mounds, especially since Casey named it Patrice and Patricia because we made the boobs sentient. I don't know why we did that.
I was bored. I don't know. I was bored, and you started talking to Hina, and Hina started like, I don't know. We were always talking about her boobs, and one day I was just like, yeah, but you can only trust one of them. The other one is terrible. And we had just been talking about How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
So Casey hopped in with, the left one. The left one is Patrice because no one likes you, Patrice.
No one asked you, Patrice.
So then we were trying to come up with a right boob name, and it was Patrice and Patricia.
One of them speaks in riddles, and one of them speaks in rhymes.
Welcome to World Building with CouchCapades, guys. Creating fictional characters is fun. In writing I used to do, there were 3 sisters named Eve, Moore, and Da Ning.
That's awesome.
So Eve, Ning, Moore, Ning.
Da,
Da, Ning.
John, I'm not done. Me and intellectual. I beg to differ. My parents watch the stream. Yeah, they do. That's fine. I mean, your parents are cool with us. We're not
Look, if your parents haven't figured it out, then don't tell them.
Yeah, don't tell them.
Just don't even stress about it. Your parents only watch us for Snickety anyway. It's okay.
Yeah, we miss Snickety too. That might come back. I don't know yet. Again, we got some planning we got to do and figure some stuff out.
Yes. Don't worry, my grandma wouldn't even know English. But yeah, you did play Danganronpa 2. We started to play Danganronpa 2.
Yes, and we never.
So we did get to that one scene. That's going to be interesting when we get back to it. John forgot about that scene.
Oh yeah, I started screaming about the clams.
Yes.
That's right. I forgot I did that.
I forgot you screamed about clams there.
Because I slipped and I just started screaming about the clams all over the place, out in the open. And again,
Look,
no one got it.
She was trying to jam out with her clam out. I still love that.
Oh my god! Yes, you named 2 spiders in your bathroom after fictional
two fictional boobs.
After fictional baps.
Yes, welcome to it. It's the Baps. It's the power of the Baps.
Oh god, that's great. That's freaking great.
That character's interesting fall. Yes, exactly that one. 2 guards stand before you. Only one lies, and one only lies, and one only tells the truth. One of them holds a key, and you need this key to move forward. You get one question. What do you ask? Look, I never understood that.
Why? The ultimate question. Why? Jam out. Yeah, don't even worry about it.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
Look, I was not prepared the first time I heard that either.
It's during a rock band session, bitches. Hell yeah.
Seriously. John's there, gonna... what are the terms?
Gonna rock out with my cock out. Gonna hang out with my wang out.
Yeah. And then John said one. His friend said another. There was a third friend there that was like the quietest guy ever. I was not expecting him to speak, much less to finish out the trifecta with a phrase that I had never heard before.
Oh, God.
I was not expecting it. Surely you will finally see it when it is in Nagito's pants.
God. I think you did, Deviant.
Yeah, probably.
I think you did.
Yeah. Welcome to it.
Happens. It happens.
That's what we mean by innuendos, guys.
Yeah. Like, it's just, to us, it's right below the surface.
Yeah.
But it's probably a couple more steps down.
Yeah.
Than what people think. So it's kind of one of those just, what did they just say? Wait, what? And I love it. That's my favorite thing in the world. So, oh goodness. All right. Well, it's been fun. Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
So what do we got going on?
We have a wholesome city builder coming up on Friday.
What is it called?
It's adorable. Do you want to know what it's called?
Yes.
Minami Lane.
Minami Lane. Yeah, you get to play with the Tanuki. Tanuki's freaking cute as hell. I love that Tanuki. I will die for that Tanuki.
No, it is not Tom Nook.
No. F Tom Nook. This Tanuki's better. Maya. Its name's Maya. No?
Yeah, I think so.
I think its name's Maya.
Yeah.
Cute as shit.
Yeah.
So, bye, Betsy. Thanks for hanging out.
Have fun.
Gonna keep on doing Baba's You. We did record one episode. We'll get another one done. My hand's feeling good. So hopefully next week we're back to Sonic. We'll test it out. Not 100% sure.
Try.
What else? Oh, if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. Why? Because Summer Game Fest is coming up, or Summer of Gaming on the Summer Gaming on the Couch. I don't care what we call it. We're probably gonna watch most, if not all of them, in the Discord. So we'll do Wholesome Games Direct, Xbox, PlayStation, which is probably happening sometime this week.
Or let's be honest, the better ones: Wholesome, Tribeca, and Day of the Devs,
and Devolver.
Well,
Devolver's kind of sucked last year.
Yeah.
I need Nina. We need to get it. We need to get the.
Nina's gone.
Oh, it hurts me.
They just came out with another Volvi post.
Oh, that's true. They did come out with another Volvi post.
Yeah.
I just wanted me and Nina to interact. That's what we
Nina's
needed.
Gone.
She
has moved on.
That was my life goal.
I know.
That was my life goal, is to be on screen with Nina.
Maybe they'll be like Geico and just bring her back here in a few years.
Oh God, I would.
That
love
would be cool.
I would love that. I'm devastated and traumatized. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
I will put them all in the Discord as events.
Yeah, and we'll also use Hammer Time, which will actually translate it to your time zone when you're looking at it.
Yeah, so that actually starts 2 weeks from Friday. I think that's when Summer Game Fest, the first one, Keeley's is on that Friday, I believe.
I think so.
So we'll figure that all out. And
is it 2 weeks or is it 3 weeks?
It's 2 weeks. It's June 6th. That is 2 weeks from Friday.
Okay.
I was looking this up today. That's the only reason I remember.
Fair.
So I was like trying to get that stuff. Plus, I'm not saying this, but I am saying this. Don't freak out if the Discord changes a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Don't freak out.
There will be explanations later for
that. There will
that.
be explanations later.
But there's going to be a few changes and reshuffling of the Discord.
Don't worry about it. Everything's still there.
Yes.
We may or may not be working on some stuff that give you guys more places just to talk and share your shit.
We're just restructuring a little.
Yeah.
Oh, Bowser, feel free.
Yeah. You are going to freak out, but don't freak out too much. I promise. I'm going to make...
Don't be too scared.
I'm trying to make this as simple as possible to make it...
Oh, no. John just said he's trying to make it simple. Absolutely freak out. I love you.
Remember, everyone. Baba on grass is key. No, that's not how that one was.
Baba on grass is defeat. But grass
on
Baba is key.
Yeah, that's how that would. Yeah, welcome to it. I'm going to read now, I think.
Yes.
Or work on the Discord. I don't know.
You'll have more space to share your shit.
Yeah, you really will.
Yes.
I really I am making sure that the Discord is something for you guys to hang out on.
Just not literal.
Yeah. Don't share. Don't spread your shit. That's gross. Share your shit is 100% okay.
As long as it's not pictures of the stuff.
As long as it's not pictures of your shit. And remember, there are so many innuendos you don't even know. You don't even know. You guys are the best. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll be back Wednesday next week. Go over to the YouTube side if you're on the Twitch side. Come hang out with us there. We're doing videos all the time. You're going to get short tomorrow, by the way. Enjoy that as well. You guys are the best. Love you. Peace. Love. No shit. Potatoes. Bye.